She was born into music royalty, the daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z. But what if I told you this little girl didn't just inherit fame? She earned a Grammy before most kids even learn multiplication. What did she do that stunned the music world? And how did an 8-year-old become a global icon overnight? This isn't just a celebrity story. It's the beginning of a legacy that's still unfolding. And what's coming next might just surprise you. Blue Ivy Carter, a name that lit up the world the moment she arrived. Not just because she was born into a famous family, but because her journey was anything but ordinary. When the world first heard that Beyonce and Jay-Z had a daughter, it wasn't just the birth of a child. It was the beginning of a legacy. But the question is, was her fame only because of her parents? Or did Blue Ivy do something on her own that left the world stunned? In the beginning, people assumed she was only in the spotlight because of her iconic parents. Beyonce, one of the biggest pop stars in the world, and Jay-Z, a music mogul in his own right. It wasn't surprising that their child would be talked about across the globe. But as time passed, Blue Ivy stepped out of the shadow of fame and began carving a path of her own. One that made people do more than admire. It made them curious. At just 8 years old, Blue Ivy Carter accomplished something that many seasoned artists only dream of. She became one of the youngest Grammy Award winners in history. But what exactly did she do that earned her a Grammy? What made the world stand up and take notice? It all goes back to Beyonce's song Brown Skin Girl, where Blue Ivy not only contributed her vocals, but also appeared prominently in the music video. For a child to be involved in such a powerful, globally celebrated project and do it with such grace is anything but ordinary. The video made waves across the world, and it was then that people realized this child wasn't just the daughter of superstars. She was becoming an artist in her own right. But did you know Brown Skin Girl wasn't her first creative step? Blue Ivy had already lent her voice to one of Jay-Z's albums, a moment many initially saw as just a cute father-daughter cameo. But over time, it became clear that cameo was the beginning of something much bigger. Even in the world of fashion, Blue Ivy began making her mark. Appearing alongside her mother at major events, her presence, her confidence, her unique style, all of it turned heads. People said she had already learned how to own the stage, even before she fully understood what that meant. But here's the real question. Is this all because of family support? Or is there something deeper? A natural talent, a vision, a self-confidence that was present from the very beginning. That's what separates ordinary from extraordinary. And that's exactly what Blue Ivy seems to have had all along. Interestingly, Beyonce and Jay-Z have always tried to give their daughter as normal a life as possible. They never wanted the media to constantly hover over her. Yet Blue Ivy's presence has been impossible to ignore. Whether it's the way she carries herself on camera, the spark in her expressions, or her effortless comfort in the spotlight, it's clear she was made for this. Her success isn't just about an award. It's a message to kids, teenagers, and even adults around the world. Talent doesn't wait for age. At just 8, Blue Ivy proved that with the right platform and voice, even a child can shake the world. Some still argue she only got where she is because of her parents. But think about it. There are countless celebrity kids out there who never managed to make a name for themselves. Blue Ivy didn't settle for just being Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter. She stepped out of their shadow and created her own light. Now, as she grows older, all eyes are on her. Will she become a full-fledged singer, a producer, writer? Or maybe something entirely unexpected? Whatever path she chooses, one thing is clear. Blue Ivy Carter's journey is just beginning. Her name will continue to echo in media, on award stages, on fashion runways, and maybe even in the film world. This isn't just the story of a little girl, it's the story of a rising legend. And if you've stayed with this video until now, you already know. Blue Ivy isn't just a celebrity kid. She's an artist in her own right, a symbol of a new generation, and her story is far from over.